Let's look at some common do's and don'ts about bicep curls. Now, a very common sight in gyms and what some trainers give their clients to do is they get them to do like half reps where they say glue the top part of your arm by the side of your body and then do this. They say it's more intense. And to be honest with you, if you look at the science behind what they're actually saying and what gyms are actually saying and when they're getting you to do this, it's kind of a bit false. Because if I put it to it like this, if I said to you by gluing your arm into your side you do half a rep is more intense than doing a full rep, so you're moving the muscle more, what would you say was more intense? By even just using the same weight. Always look to be doing full rep ranges than half rep ranges, because half rep ranges give you short muscle fibres. You can really commonly 90% of the time see the people that do these half rep bicep curls because they can no longer straighten their arm. It's, to be honest with you, if you was walking around like this, does it look like a nice look to have? Yes, everyone would like, if you're a gym buddy and you like lifting weights, you have thicker, fuller biceps. But to be honest with you, anatomically, we're meant to have our arms straight by our sides. So, even if you're having a dumbbell in your hands, what they're saying is you do things like this. And that will shorten your bicep down. You'll feel it, because you are gluing your elbow and your arm into your side. But what you should be aiming for is as you're here, when you get to that point, push your elbow out slowly and then look what happens. You get, and it's that half an inch to an inch full rep range, full movement that's going to allow you, one, to be able to straighten your arms, but two, to have a fuller, thicker bicep, but also to have a stronger bicep from all the way through the movement. So as you from there, elbow slightly out and all the way up. Just like that. Goes the same when you're using a barbell. People use these barbells, they hold it at shoulder width, which you should be doing, and then they go like this. Where they're missing out on maybe an inch and a half of work. So I don't see how it can be more intensive by missing out a rep, well, some of the rep range to make it more intense. Yeah? So you come all the way down, you stretch that bicep out. When you come up to the top, elbows out slightly, all the way in. It's not a huge movement, it's just enough so you can get your forearms to touch your biceps. Just like that. Cool. So that's some common do's and don'ts about bicep curling on the dumbbell and barbell. Just make sure you are getting a full range, and just so you know, lifting weights does not mean you're going to get huge weights. It's the amount you lift and how you lift it. Okay, so if you're looking to get big, yes, do lift big, but lift big correctly. If you're just looking to become athletic, look and lean, then still lift weights. It's what's needed, but don't lift as much in the way of weight. You just lift lighter weights over a longer duration, and then you don't allow your muscles to go into hypertrophy, which is muscle growth. Okay?